Alright, so check this out. I'm gonna show you guys how I saved $2,500 in a year by doing something so simple that anybody could do. It just takes some time, of course, and practice. But saving $2,500 a year, well, that's nice. That's amazing. So if that's something that interests you, just stay to the end of the video. It'll be a quick one, like always. But with that being said, let's jump into it. Okay, I don't care who you are. Anybody could use an extra $2,500 a year. And it's just being smart and picking and choosing what you need and what you want. And for this instance, it was more of, I want to look good, but I don't want to pay $50 every haircut every week. So I taught myself how to cut hair. And I made a video about a year ago. And now we're a year in, essentially, and I'm getting to the point where I'm actually pretty good at cutting my hair, and I cut my hair once a week, and I live in California. A good haircut is $50 with a tip, and $50 a week times 4, 200 times 12, 24, another month after, $2,500. So I have saved $2,500 just cutting my own hair. And again, I'm not a professional. I'm pretty decent. I'm not the greatest. I actually kind of messed up today, but I'm gonna probably go back later in a couple hours to see if I could fix it a little bit. I'll show you later on in the video. If you know hair, you could probably see it from now, from the side, but no big deal. It's a learning process. And the one big thing that I do have to say is if you are willing to cut your hair for this long and save money, you have to have the humility to go out in public with not the best haircuts, because you're gonna suck at first, and then you're gonna suck in the early stages, and you're gonna suck a little less, and then a little more less, and then you're gonna get okay at it. Then you're gonna get another bad haircut, and then you're gonna get pretty okay, and then pretty decent, and then you'll get pretty good, and you'll mess up, and then you get pretty good, and you get better. And you know, it's constantly a battle, right? Especially since you have to cut your own hair. You have to use a three-way mirror. It's kind of, you know, harder to cut backwards, I guess you could say. But I actually enjoy the process of learning something new and pushing myself. That's just me. I sincerely enjoy the mud, I guess you could say. And for me, I think it's important to always push myself in different areas of life to see how far I can really take it. And I'm not saying I have the greatest haircuts. Actually, I'm saying the quite opposite. I have decent haircuts, right? But I'm saving $2,500, and that's okay, because I'm not trying to impress you with my haircut. The people around me love me for who I am, and I love them for who they are. So if you're looking at me for a haircut, then, you know, then you're looking at very surface level shit, right? Instead of like what I could bring to the table, or how I can help you, or my mindset, or who I am as a person, right? So I don't really care if people are like, oh, your haircut is not the flyest in the game. I'm more like, oh, I saved $2,500. Now I can invest it, put it in my savings, get prepared to buy a house, buy my girl a gift, or, you know, recycle it into like furniture or something like that, something more useful. And I'm fine with going through that, but you have to be fine with going through that. It's going to be a rough battle at first, and it's still kind of a rough battle, and I'm still 1 year into it, but I could say that I'm pretty comfortable now, and to the point where most of the time I do a pretty decent haircut. Sometimes I mess up just because I'm a little too tired, not in the rhythm. I like to cut my hair when I first wake up so I can start my day out. Anyways, enough talking, I'll show you. So if you go this side, you can see pretty decent, right? The fade's okay. Still learning, of course. And this side is where I actually messed up on. I think I just need to blend with a half guard lightly to erase this line, but I just had to take some time away, because I feel like in the moment you overthink it and you can destroy something, so you have to let it be and see for what it is, and then readjust and retry again, because it is just hair and it will grow back. So I'm probably gonna go try in like an hour or so, but I did want to make this video because I think it's really cool to acknowledge that you can make this much money by cutting out one simple thing. Sure, the clippers were, you know, like the whole setup was probably like $300 to $500, you know, with the mirror and the clippers and the trimmers and whatnot, but I still saved $2,000. But anyways, this is a side that did not turn out that great. I don't know if you could tell the difference. I can. Obviously, I mean, some barbers out there are going to be like, ouch. But hey, I'm learning, and I appreciate the process of learning new things, especially since one day I would like to have kids, and, you know, you got to lead by example. And I would want my future kids to not be scared to try things and not be scared to mess up and continue to push their creativity to a different level than what they ever thought they could get to. I did just save about $2,000 doing it myself. And in the future, when I come back in one more year and talk about the growth of my hair cutting, it'll be so much better, because the first year is kind of slow, and then you get the crazy curve. I hope you enjoyed this type of content. Do you cut your own hair? Would you ever try it? Let me know down in the comments. If you guys want to see any type of videos released, just drop a comment, let me know. I'd love to make them. But with that being said, guys, my name is Derek. We'll flip and drip, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.